Most people underestimate what they spend, and often when we're looking at budgets that people have done or guesstimates of where their money's gone, there's a surplus. And I'll say, well, what are you doing with that extra $1,000 or $2,000 a month? And they'll say, well, no, there's not. So it's a good reality check to do a budget. If people don't budget, they can get themselves in a bit of strife. They can't keep track of where their money's going, and in extreme cases it would get to the point where they're in denial and they just don't want to know. So it's like an exercise program or a diet. You know, if you keep track of it on a regular basis, you can't get out of control too much. And if you are out of control, you can wheel it in a little bit. But if you go in too hard, too fast, you lose interest pretty quickly. So I'd say one of the main dangers is being too strict with yourself and spending. If you ease into it, it's much likely that it will last longer. How to tackle your budget. There's a couple of tips. One would be you can download an app for your phone that can keep track of where you spend your money. So the $3.50 on a coffee or that extra pair of shoes, your memory plays tricks on you. So if you're recording it on an app when you spend it, you can go back to it. A second tip for people that aren't quite so tech savvy is to just make a note of what you spend your money on. So we've had clients that have a notebook and pen, and whenever they buy anything, they jot it down in their journal. So it could be from a coffee to a haircut to the groceries, and they keep a record of it. And a third one would be putting your credit card in a glass of water in the freezer. So if you really, really, really need to spend that money using your credit card, you have to wait till it thaws out to go and spend it. We always recommend that people have some money available for emergencies or unexpected events that can happen. Most people don't have any cash available, so the first thing is building up a cash reserve, and then the second thing is not trying to invest it all. So it's taking extreme positions that can be a mistake that some people make, and not planning for the future for their family in terms of insurances and bad luck, things that happen to other people but won't happen to me. Benefits of budgeting, one benefit would be knowing where your money goes. I think that's a real eye-opener for a lot of people. And once you know where it goes, you can change behaviours and habits. Another benefit is avoiding getting into financial strife, where things just sneak up on you and before long you owe too much on your credit card, or you have a big bill to pay and you haven't got the money there. A third thing is that if you're budgeting, you can actually save and plan for your goals. It's little baby steps at the start, but it'll become a habit. And once you start achieving your really big goals and objectives, like the holidays or the weddings or buying a property, it'll become something that becomes second nature to you.